Hey Techno Studs, I thought I'd just create this little bonus video. It really has a little less to do with networking and more to do with more the system administration side of things. But I thought it'd be fun if we could take our web page that we have and do a little customization to it. I'm not going to get really in depth into this, but let's just kind of hit the surface level of this so that way you can have a little fun with this. All right, I have this up, and as I read through here, it says you should replace this file located at before continuing to operate the HTTP server. So this is just a default page. This is just to let us know that Apache is up and running on this machine and is functioning okay. But we can have some fun by changing this and making a little different web server out of it. So I need to go to this file and change it. And what do I change it to? Well, I can look up just a basic template. So I'm going to say basic HTML page template, and I can just click on any of these top sites in here. I always avoid the ads if there's any ads that pop up, but I'm going to click on here, and here is just some example of just some basic text here. So I'm going to take this format now. Let's jump onto the Pi and the Apache server. We're going to edit that file so it looks a little different. First thing that I'm going to do is I want to copy that old index just in case there's something I want to do or something I want to test. So to make a copy of it, or actually what I'm just going to do is change the name. To change the name, I actually use the move command, and I'm going to move the file from one location, or it's going to be really the same location, but I'm going to move it to another location that is going to just have a different name for it. So I do that by MV, it stands for move, and then I'm going to type in the directory that that's in. So var www html / index.html that's the file, so I'm addressing that specific file. Now I'm going to move it to the new location, which is going to be pretty much the same location here, www /html / index, and I'll just call this index2.html. We're going to hit enter, and then it's saying here permission denied because I didn't use my elevated privileges. So I'm going to retype this out, or just hit the up arrow. I'll type in my super user, and there we go. Now we've moved this. It's a different name here. I won't get into all of the details, but we could have gone in here and actually looked and see how it changed the name of this file. Now we need to create that other index, the replacement that we're going to do. So I'm going to get into this with escalated permissions, and I'll type in that program that we used before to edit the document to change the IP address. And so then we'll get into this document, and then I got to type out what I had seen in that template. All right, I've got it all typed up. What we're going to, our little web page that we created here, love to go into all the markup language and how this works, but for this, it's a little beyond the purpose of this course. So what we're going to do is we're just going to save this. I'll hit Control Exit to save, or to exit, and I'll hit yes, I want to save, write the file, and I want to write the file out to that same location. So var www html index.htm. I'm going to hit enter, and then it saves it there. So now let's jump back on that demo laptop. Let's see what the difference is. I'm going to hit refresh on this page, and there you go. There is my new index.html. So we have it all set up, pretty cool. And if I wanted to actually access the other, remember I renamed the old index.html. So what I could do is I could actually access that right now. By default, if you have an index.html in that folder, that's going to be what's going to get into if you don't specify another file name. But if I specify another file name, I can do index /index index2 rather .html, hit enter, And there we can see the other web page that we have. So if I want to address this one, it's index to HTML, or if I want to address the other one, I can delete the two and hit enter. So you can actually create a lot of different pages within here. Oops, well, guess we're not going to go to index right now, but you could generate all of the web pages that you want as part of this website, and you can actually use HTML to start programming all of it. So that's a fun little pie exercise that you can do to set up, so that way you can analyze the traffic going back and forth between the pie and your device and learn more about networking.